Good morning, friends. It is April the 25th, Monday. And I thought I would just share with you my breakfast. I don't know, I might film what I eat the rest of the day, but just for starters. Okay, what I've got here are 2 scrambled eggs. And I had maybe a teaspoon of canola oil and probably no more than a half a teaspoon of butter that I put in a non-stick skillet. I beat 2 eggs with 2 tablespoons of water, and then I scrambled them. Alongside I have 2 slices of tomato that I heated up in the skillet too. And then over here is a half a slice of rye bread with caraway seeds. Got a nice cup of coffee. And I've got a little bit of ketchup right there because I like ketchup with my scrambled eggs. And I put a few drops of hot sauce on there and pepper. I didn't salt anything, and then garnished it with a little bit of sliced green onion. And just for curiosity here, in this jar, I'm trying to make my first batch of sauerkraut. I've never made sauerkraut before, and I found a recipe for a small batch online. And so what you have in there is just shredded cabbage, salt, water that it mostly has released. I had to add a couple tablespoons of water to get it under the water line, and then some caraway seeds. So every now and then I give it a squish. It's in a quart jar, and then I didn't have anything small enough to fit down into the size because this is just a regular opening. It's not a wide mouth. And I found this little bottle here. It is a sesame seed oil bottle. First I just wrapped it in aluminum foil, and then I got concerned because I thought, well, maybe the aluminum and the kraut would have some kind of a bad chemical interaction. So I actually put a plastic bag around the little condiment bottle, and then I have the whole thing covered with a plastic bag on the top just to keep out little floaties or whatever's in the air. I did it on Saturday, and it is beginning to smell ever so slightly, not really bad, but we'll see what happens. You're supposed to let it age for at least 7 days, and my kitchen is kind of cool. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and eat breakfast, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. Good afternoon, guys. I promised that I would try to keep track of what I ate today. So this is just some broccoli along with some stir-fried veggies. There's pea pods and peppers and onions, a little bit of green beans. And then for the main course, I'm having some leftover rotisserie chicken. I have a little bit more of the roasted veggies from the other day, and some more of the mac and cheese that I made. And out of camera range is my favorite drink, Diet Fago root beer. So anyway, I hope you have a good evening. I'm not sure if there's anything more to film today, but I love veggies. I'm not much of a fruit eater, but I can eat veggies all the time. So, alright guys, bye-bye for now. Hi guys, it is Wednesday the 27th of April, and I'm here at my favorite park. And I was just going to sit and kind of rest a little bit in my car, but I saw something out of the window that kind of piqued my interest. So I'm going to walk over here and find out what's going on. Here's a big picnic pavilion. Nothing fancy, but just a nice place for churches and school groups and all kinds of people come and just have a nice picnic. There are several grills that you can use. Looks like they've got electrical power too. Ooh, a lot of those little black bugs, I tell you that. But I am kind of astonished that this field is flooded. If you can see where those 2 trees have fallen over, let me see if I can get a little bit better angle. And you see that dark little thing, it almost looks like a bench, but I think it's actually a grill. This whole thing, I have never seen it flooded like this before. And I'm not sure what the source or the cause of it is. Huh. We did not have that big, a deep of a snowpack this year. And we've had rain, but not excessively so, like some areas have had. I don't know if there's a beaver dam up there, but yeah, normally this whole area that you see flooded is just a lawn and play area and sitting area. So that's amazing. I wonder if there's an outlet somewhere, or if they're hoping, that it will dry out eventually. I have never seen it. All the years that I've lived here, I have never seen this before. I'm walking on a cement slab here that surrounds the pavilion here. And it's coming up pretty close, or just within maybe 3 or 4 feet of here in some places. That's really amazing. Lots of bird song in the background. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's really pretty here. Just a couple minutes from town, but you can come here and just sit by yourself. We all need a little bit of quiet in our lives, and this place is a little treasure to provide just exactly that. Gets a lot of use too. You can tell by the tree trunks that some of these trees have been here for many years. That is something, though, to see this whole field just flooded, completely flooded. I don't know if I can get a good close-up, but there are lots of beautiful little white and blue flowers. Even dandelions, in their prime, they're not that bad either. Okay, you can just kind of see around the curve of the cement here, the flowers. Who knows what they are? Maybe they're wild violets or something, and the other ones look like little daisies. Not much greenery yet on the trees. More is coming on the ground bushes, the wild bushes, shrubbery. But I just thought I would bring you down here, let you get a glimpse of this. There is a ramp up there that people use for walking, and down over the ramp is a wide creek. So, alright guys, I'll see you later, okay? Well folks, I wanted to finish this little vlog. I'm back home after being down at the park, and I had wondered aloud, what the cause was for the flooding down there in that field. And there was a young man who was also taking pictures, and I had a chance to ask him, and he told me, yeah, it was beavers. And then he showed me a couple of trees that were laying down, and he said he had been close enough to see the bite marks where the beavers had brought those trees down. Evidently there is not a tunnel, what do you call those big tubes? My mind is drawing a blank right now. It's not a culvert. Anyway, you can fill in the blank. But anyway, it connects to the creek down there. And so he said they would be clearing that out so that the water could drain. But it was really, really interesting to see. And he showed me a couple of pictures that he had taken of herons. It was just a lovely afternoon down there. So I'm back home, and I've decided to make myself a big salad for supper. tomato and broccoli, provolone cheese, cucumbers. There's green onions in there, of course tomatoes, and some green cabbage that I shredded. And over here is some deli turkey and some pepperoni and just iceberg lettuce. And I get Italian dressing and I drain off most of the oil that floats to the surface. So probably not the healthiest, but I really don't like diet food other than my favorite Faygo Diet Root Beer. I just gotta have that stuff. And then at the end, I'm going to grate some Parmesan cheese over the salad and give it a go. So I'll take a picture of that when it's all done. But thanks for watching. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.